Live at 5.
This variant is a cause for concern, not a cause for panic.
Officials are reacting to news of a new coronavirus variant. Plus, an Iron Range family is looking for answers after their dog was found dead on the outskirts of town. And now that Thanksgiving weekend has wrapped up, officials say air travel numbers soared to new heights.
You're watching Live at 5 on Live Local CBS3.
Welcome to the CBS3 News at 5. We're taking a live look at I-35 in Duluth tonight, where the snow started falling around 4 this afternoon. It's been impacting roads, including up north in Virginia, where a crash is blocking traffic on southbound Highway 53 near Eveleth. That's between Miller Trunk Road and Anchor Lake Road, as snow creates for some icy conditions. Good evening, and thanks for joining us. I'm Briggs LaSavage.
And I'm Kristen Bakke. Dave joins us now to talk about how that system is impacting roads across the region.
Well, it's just an Alberta clipper, and they just bring a little bit of snow, but of course, just a little bit's all it takes to make the road slippery. We'll take a look at our upper Midwest road conditions here for Minnesota, Wisconsin, and the UP. And because of the Alberta clipper, roads in the Arrowhead are being reported as partially covered with scattered slippery stretches. So you have to be careful in that neck of the woods. The clipper is exiting the Arrowhead, though, and moving towards northern Wisconsin. So even though the roads in Wisconsin and the UP are good right now, they could degrade tonight as the clipper keeps clipping by. There could be another 1 to 2 inches of snow for folks in the snow belt here tonight, with the rest of us getting more like a trace to an inch, kind of like we got here in Duluth. So we move to the short-term forecast, which is going to show us tonight. After a few more hours, even the clipper zones in Wisconsin and the UP will go away to the east, and we'll be left with a mostly cloudy sky after midnight. Low temp, because of the mostly cloudy sky, will be on the warmer side at 27 above. And then for Tuesday, we'll be in between Alberta clippers, so it'll be partly sunny, dry, and a high temp of 34 degrees, pretty close to normal for this time of year. But there is another clipper coming our way for midweek, Wednesday, which may be even warmer than that, towards 39 or so. That may be warm enough for a rain-snow mix. So you have to drive cautiously tonight in our area, and you'll have to do it again perhaps on Wednesday. Will another round come on Friday? Back forth, Alberta clippers? Could be. I'll show you with my 7-day forecast.
All right, thanks, Dave. Turning now to COVID news, World Health officials say the Omicron COVID variant poses a very high global risk.
Here in the U.S., President Biden is taking action to slow the spread of the new variant, including new travel restrictions, which kicked in today. Natalie Brand has more details from the White House.
President Biden spent the morning huddled with his COVID response team discussing the newly discovered Omicron variant.
This variant is a cause for concern, not a cause for panic. We have the best vaccine in the world, the best medicines, the best scientists, and we're learning more every single day.
Today is the first day of travel restrictions in the United States, keeping non-U.S. citizens from entering the country from South Africa and 7 other nations. But the variant has spread well beyond southern Africa, reaching at least 14 countries, including our neighbor to the north, Canada.
We needed time to give people an opportunity to say, get that vaccination now before it heads. It's going to move around the world. I think it's almost inevitable there will be, at some point, that strain here in the United States.
The administration's top health officials spent Thanksgiving weekend coordinating with South African scientists to learn just how dangerous this new variant may be.
The things that we don't know right now is whether the people who do get infected have a severer form of a disease, or whether it's a light disease or somewhat the same as Delta.
Omicron contains more than 30 mutations to its spike protein, prompting concerns from some it could be vaccine resistant.
My team is already working with officials at Pfizer and Moderna and Johnson & Johnson to develop contingency plans for vaccines or boosters if needed.
Vaccine manufacturers say it will take about 2 weeks to learn whether or not their drugs work against Omicron. Despite that, health officials say now is the time to get vaccinated or boosted. Natalie Brandt, CBS News, the White House.
While no Omicron cases have been reported in Minnesota or the U.S. at this point, state health officials are still tracking the variant closely. Health Commissioner Jan Malcolm says Minnesota has one of the nation's strongest variant surveillance systems. She says if Omicron is detected in Minnesota, the state will share that information as soon as they can. She encouraged all Minnesotans to get your COVID vaccine and your booster shot.
President Joe Biden is visiting Minnesota tomorrow to tout his $1 trillion infrastructure plan. The White House says Biden will visit Rosemont. The White House has projected the infrastructure package will deliver major funding to Minnesota. That includes $4.5 billion for highways, $800 million for public transportation, and about $300 million for bridge work, all over a 5-year span. The state also is in line for hundreds of millions of dollars for water projects, broadband, and airport infrastructure.
A Chisholm family is searching for answers tonight after they claimed their beloved family dog was stolen from their yard and killed.
Now it's gotten the community's attention, and a reward for information is on the line.
CBS 3's Natalie Grant joins us now and shares the family's plea for answers. Natalie, what did they have to say?
Well, Kristen and Briggs, the Scoutist family, says they last saw their 7-year-old German Shepherd, Ruger, last Wednesday while they were putting up outdoor Christmas decorations. But shortly after they went inside, they noticed Ruger was no longer in their yard. They say they then spent the next few days frantically searching for their dog. They trekked through the woods, knocked on doors, and contacted the local authorities. Then 2 days later, Kristen Scoutist says they got a call from a Good Samaritan who found Ruger's body on the side of the road about 3 miles from home. Scoutist family and police say it appears Ruger was intentionally killed. Scoutist says they are not only searching for answers about what happened to Ruger, but spreading awareness, hoping something like this doesn't happen again.
It's very, like I said, very concerning to me because other pets, kids, things like that, you just never know what is coming next. And I don't want something like this to happen to a child, especially even someone else's pet.
The Scoutists are offering a $1,500 reward for anyone with information on Ruger's killing. They also have a GoFundMe page set up to add to that reward. Now, Chisholm police have also said that they are investigating this situation, but as of today, they weren't able to share any more information. Kristen.
All right, Natalie Grant in the newsroom for us tonight. Thank you, Natalie.
Authorities say a woman shot and killed in a Twin Cities suburb earlier this month was from Duluth. The medical examiner's office identified her yesterday as 23-year-old Gabrielle Johnson. She died November 14th after she was shot in the head 3 days earlier in Brooklyn Center. 24-year-old Julia Smith was charged with second-degree manslaughter, claiming someone tried to rob him at gunpoint. Smith said the bullet ricocheted, hitting Johnson, who was in a nearby vehicle. But according to court documents, surveillance video supports witnesses' claims that Smith shot Johnson himself. Smith will be back in court next month.
Pine County authorities are hoping to learn more this week about how a missing mother of 4 died. Ashley Miller Carlson's body was found east of Hinckley over the weekend. The 33-year-old was last seen in late September, not long before her car was found in a lake in that same area. Thousands of people came out to search for her. Authorities are still investigating the cause of death. An autopsy is expected, and we'll update you when we know more.
Still to come on Live at 5, the Wisconsin DNR is looking for feedback on their 15-year chronic wasting disease plan. Details on how you can comment as we take you around the Northland after the break.
It's Cyber Monday all week at Home Furniture. Everything is on sale, including 50% off all Christmas. Shop bonus buys online and in store. Plus, no money down, no minimum purchase, 6-year special financing. Cyber savings all week at Home Furniture.
It's always a good day for a car wash at Miller Mall Car Wash. But just to be safe, watch Caitlin's Car Wash Forecast. Weekday mornings on CBS3 This Morning with meteorologist Caitlin Moffett. Sponsored by Miller Mall Car Wash. Only on live, local CBS3.
When one door closes, another opens. Open the door to memories ready to be unpacked. Kick off the next great adventure. Open the door to new possibilities. Superior Choice Credit Union. This is our currency.
Northwest Outlet is #1 when it comes to kids' winter clothing from the North Face and Columbia. Shopping Northwest Outlet for kids is a pleasure because they carry everything to keep them warm and dry in sizes infant to extra large for you. Jackets, winter coats, snow pants, bibs, mitts, gloves, hats, and smart wool socks, and winter boots from Kamek and Baffin and more. So keep the kids warm and dry this winter with the best from the North Face and Columbia. Shop Northwest Outlet, the children's winter clothing store. 1814 Belknap Superior, the store that saves you more.
CBS3 Newsroom, this is Kristen.
The snow may not be falling yet, but we'll bring you to Duluth.
Is encouraging safe
30 in the morning. Winter snow.
To talk about.
Multiple departments on scene. We'll take you there live now.
If you love them enough to crawl into a play place to get them to come down, then surely you'll check nhtsa.gov/the right seat to make sure they're in the right car seat.
For a limited time at Homeworld Rugs, when you buy one rug at sale price, you'll get another rug free. With many different patterns, sizes, and shapes to choose from, and rug experts in every showroom to help, you'll find the perfect rug. Buy one rug, get one free. Now at Homeworld Rugs.
Welcome back to the CBS3 News. Live at 5, here's a live look from Spirit Mountain tonight as some flurries move through the region. The ski hill officially opened for the season last Friday, but only a few runs are open right now. Dave will be in with this week's full forecast in just a few minutes. But first, let's take a look around the region.
A Christmas sale for a weekend of holiday spirit in Cable and a chili feed food drive in Cloquet. All of that and more as we take you around the Northland, city by city. We start off in Wisconsin tonight, where the DNR is encouraging feedback on the state's chronic wasting disease response plan. A public meeting will be held this Friday from 9 a.m. to 11. The public will have an opportunity to let the DNR review committee know how they think the state is doing in terms of its 15-year chronic wasting disease response plan. Those who wish to comment must register ahead of time, and we will have a link with how to do so on our website. Next, we head to Cable, Wisconsin, where a local church will be hosting a gently used item sale this weekend. From 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. on Saturday, the Cable United Church of Christ will be holding the second chapter Christmas sale to benefit the Cable Area Food Shelf and the Brick Ministries program. No items will be priced, but they ask for a free will donation before shopping. Items for sale will include holiday decor, dishes, books, Christmas sweaters, and more. This event is part of the Christmas in Cable program. And we wrap up in Cloquet tonight, where their annual chili feed is set for this weekend. The Cloquet and Fond du Lac police departments team up for the annual event that also serves as a food drive. All those attending are encouraged to bring at least one non-perishable food item, and the collection will then be donated to local food shelves. The chili feed will be held this Thursday at Our Redeemer Lutheran Church from 4:30 to 7. If there's something going on in your neighborhood that you think we should know about, send us an email and it might be featured as we go around the Northland city by city.
Still to come on Live at 5, a holiday favorite is returning to Duluth this weekend, but in a new location. More on where you can support your favorite local businesses coming up in just a few minutes.
Temperatures today are pretty close to normal. The norm is 31. We made 32. Likely temperatures will stay like this through the work week, but by the weekend, a cool down could come. And in between, we've got a few chances for a few more flurries as a couple more Alberta Clippers come clip-clopping along. I'll talk about the timeline for that right after our break.
If you love them enough to crawl into a play place to get them to come down, then surely you'll check nhtsa.gov/the right seat to make sure they're in the right car seat.
At the DTA, we're making your bus ride even safer. You can now buy your ticket anytime, anywhere, using the new MyDTA app for mobile fare payment and trip planning. Contactless, safe, convenient.
In my family, buying a real Christmas tree is a family tradition. Buying a Minnesota tree is good for the environment and our economy. This year, go green and get real with the Minnesota-grown Christmas tree. Find your tree farm or lot at minnesotagrown.com.
There's excitement in the air around downtown Duluth.
At Lester River Trading Company, we're an inspiring marketplace for homespun goods. From furniture to gifts from local vendors, we have the unique piece just for you. Buy a project furniture piece and get a free jar of Dixie Belle paint. Stop by or contact us for an appointment today.
At Ed Barbo's Columbia Clothing, we are celebrating our 116th anniversary. Come in and find the perfect gift for all of your needs during our celebration. Ed Barbo's Columbia Clothing, featuring fashions and good taste for men of all ages in downtown Duluth.
Your friends at Security Jewelers love the holidays a ton. We are delighted to help our customers find something for their special one. It might be a watch or a shiny new ring. Trust Security Jewelers to help you find the very best thing.
Happy holidays!
Shop locally and share the gifts of downtown Duluth this holiday season.
Coming up, what Chisholm families fight for answers after their dog was killed and left on the side of the road.
Things the Northland experts want you to know before you take to the ice.
Tonight at 6 on CBS3. Get your news on the go, the CBS3 mobile app. Now, the CBS3 Duluth Weathermax forecast with meteorologist Dave Anderson.
You know, was it last week or so that Kristen and Briggs and I were amazed when people would talk about ice forming on lakes? Oh, one lake has got it, another one's got it. Well, now it seems like everybody's getting the ice because we've got reports today of 4.5 inches on Shagwa, just north of Ely, according to Eric Sherman. He's out fishing already. Of course, this early season ice fishing, you have to be very cautious. As a Coast Guard auxiliarist, we preach ice safety this time of year, and the #1 rule is pretend it's just like open water season. Wear a life jacket when you're out and about, and hopefully you get the walleyes without going through to swim with them. All right, with cooler temperatures coming by the weekend again, I think we'll be building some more ice, but it might be a little bit iffy from now until then, and warm enough for a rain and snow mix, especially by midweek. We'll talk about those odds after this look at the current conditions. Duluth International Airport, it's 29 degrees. Yeah, the relative humidity, that is 89% with a northwest wind going 5 miles per hour. Air pressure, it's on the low side at 29.82. And of course, we can explain that because an Alberta Clipper's right on top of us, bringing some slippery road conditions to part of our region that we'll have to watch out for tonight. And of course, watching our thermometers, we will see temperatures like this at the moment. 28 degrees from Watersmeet to Ironwood. And in Wisconsin, about 30 to 34 degrees, whether you're in Ashland or in Hayward. In northern Minnesota, it's a little cooler up north, 27 Ely, for example, down to 23 International Falls, but farther to the south, we're running 29 from Hermantown to 36 for Moose Lake. And temperatures tonight, I think, for the most part, will indeed be in the 20s as cloud cover tries to keep those numbers up. And the cloud cover's coming from a low-pressure system, an Alberta Clipper that's parked right on top of us, as I mentioned, and it's already been bringing lighter but slippery snows to the arrowhead of Minnesota. It's passing right now into northern parts of Wisconsin and Michigan, so that zone may get a little bit slippery till about midnight tonight when we get into between two low-pressure systems, and it clears up a little bit, and it dries up for at least a day. Only a day because by midweek there's another low-pressure system farther to the west, another Alberta Clipper slated to come our way Wednesday, and that in turn could bring another shot of snow mixed in with a touch of rain, and it might try to stick just like today. So how much could we get? Well, the latest charts indicate most of the region could only manage about a trace to 2 inches, though the GFS model, if you're into the models, is indicating a stripe of slightly thicker snow, 2 to 4 inches possible from the Twin Ports up towards the Hibbing area. Just a small stripe, though. And of course, we will continue to monitor and update this situation as we get toward the target date of Wednesday. Well, target date tonight in Minnesota says mostly cloudy sky will come around once the snow flurry chance ends, and low temps will go from, I'm thinking about 24 towards Tower Sedan to 30 degrees on Park Point and up towards Grand Marais as well. Into Wisconsin we go, where we find the low temps there could become as cool as 21 down towards Hayward and Cable, and as warm as 24 degrees and a little stripe from Superior towards the UP, with Washburn daring to be different and going just 1 degree cooler there. Flurries ending probably around midnight for folks on the South Shore. And that sets us up then for tomorrow, Tuesday. Partly sunny, Wisconsin, Michigan. High temps run 34 to 38, which is a hair warmer than normal. In Minnesota, from a little bit cooler than normal in places like Ely, 27, to warmer than normal by the lake at 38. Partly sunny sky on deck for folks there as well. And now coming up to bat for the week ahead, an initial warm-up with temperatures in the 30s, a little warmer than normal all the way through Friday. Then we drop to cooler than normal Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. And as far as snow chances go, Briggs and that other person there that I haven't seen for 8 days or so, Kristen, good to have you back again.
Thank you.
We've got chances for light stuff Wednesday, Friday, and then that's really about it.
All right, not too bad, although 39 sounds like
that sounds awfully toasty.
Yes, it does.
I was pondering all day, should I push it to 40? But that may set off some alarms among folks who want that ice to form.
That's true. That's what everyone is focused on right now. Making
39
the snow
just seems better, just like $29.99 is better to pay than $30.
That's true.
And the ice fishing show, just about a week away now, too, at the deck. So a lot of people excited.
Yeah.
Thanks, Dave.
Air travel is almost back to pre-pandemic levels, at least on holidays. TSA screened 2.5 million people Sunday. That's the busiest day since the pandemic began. It's also double the number of people who passed through airports last year on the same day. The TSA screened nearly 30 million people over the Thanksgiving holiday weekend. The total number of air travelers for the weekend was 89% of pre-pandemic levels.
Today is Cyber Monday, but if you're looking for a way to support your favorite local businesses in person, you can look no further than Harbor Drive. This weekend, the Duluth Winter Village will make its return. This year, the holiday market will be moved to Harbor Drive behind the deck instead of Glensheen Mansion. And as you can see, setup is already underway over there, too. The Winter Village is happening Saturday and Sunday from 10 to 5. Admission is free. Well, after Cyber Monday comes Giving Tuesday. It's a global day of action designed to kickstart the giving season with small acts and donations to charities and foundations.
The Wisconsin Department of Agriculture, Trade, and Consumer Protection is offering tips to ensure your donations get to the right place the right way. They say not to make a payment over the phone if you receive a call from an unknown number. Be careful about clicking links from emails and text messages. Verify the organization's websites are legit and don't donate through cash apps or cryptocurrency. The DATCP says you should also verify how your donation will be used and what % will be used for program services.
It's that time of the show now where we get to talk about adoptable pets. And today's pet comes to us from the Northwoods Humane Society in Hayward.
This is Pocky, and you might look familiar. He's a 6-year-old dog with a heart of gold. Our friends at the shelter tell us he is a sweet and well-behaved pal who loves pets, cuddles, and long car rides. I could bring him on my commute.
Yeah. Pocky Vocky, we mentioned that last time.
Right. It goes so well. He also does great with his no-pull harness and gets along with other dogs, but cats, not so much.
He looks like a happy guy, too. If you'd like to set up an appointment to adopt Pocky, then you can call the number on your screen.
Still to come, jury selection begins tomorrow in the trial of former Brooklyn Center police officer Kim Potter. What we know so far, coming up after the break.
Hi, Russell Nicolay, Nicolay Law Office. If you've been seriously injured, we can help. For the last 14 years, my office has been helping folks like you and holding insurance companies accountable. My award-winning legal team can help you and your family. Remember, if you've been injured, get Nicolay. We win or you don't pay.
Serving part-time in the Army National Guard has led to a lot of firsts for me. It paid for me to be the first person in my family to go to school and graduate debt-free. That education helped me get to the first day of my career, a job that I can still hold while I serve part-time. That job and the home loan benefits I got from my service helped me buy my first home. And I take pride knowing I will be the first to respond if my community ever needs me. To learn more, visit nationalguard.com.
Reliable starts here at Interstate Battery in Superior, Wisconsin. Shop our wide variety of car, AAA, phone, key, and sealed lead-acid batteries. Find the right battery right away with the help of our expert staff. Visit us today at 426 John Avenue in Superior.
Black Bear Casino Resort invites you to treat yourself for the holidays. Saturdays, December 4th through the 18th, 3 lucky winners will be chosen from 6 to 9 p.m. each hour for your chance at a cash gift up to $2,500. Then join us on Saturday, December 25th for our grand prize night, where 4 winners will be chosen from 6 to 9 p.m. each hour for a chance at a cash gift up to $10,000. Earn entry starting November 28th, and for more information, visit blackbearcasinoresort.com. Make the Bear your place to treat yourself.
WB Auto Sales has a wide variety of trucks and SUVs from all makes and models. From getaways to getting the job done, we've got what you need. Durability, toughness, grit. We've got the half-ton pickup that's right for you. Ford, Chevy, Ram, Toyota, and more. Financing available. Everyone is pre-qualified no matter your credit score. Visit us today to learn more. Remember, at WB Auto Sales, our customers come first. Always.
Your friends at Security Jewelers love the holidays a ton. We are delighted to help our customers find something for their special one. Parents, children, a spouse, or a friend. A gift from Security Jewelers says you care without end. Some gifts are large and some gifts are small. This year, more than ever, heartfelt gifts mean the most of all. It might be a watch or a shiny new ring. Trust Security Jewelers to help you find the very best thing.
Happy holidays.
We're all just trying to keep things running for those who rely on us. That's why we don't have time to be sick with the flu.
We don't have time for delays.
Ready! We don't have time for spills.
Next.
We don't have time for setbacks. Let's be real.
Getting the flu shot
helps you fight the flu.
Get a flu shot for yourself and those around you, too.
Jury selection begins tomorrow in a Brooklyn Center police officer's trial. Kim Potter, a white suburban Minneapolis police officer, fatally shot Dante Wright, a black man. It happened during an attempted arrest in April. Potter says she meant to use her taser, but accidentally grabbed her gun instead. At a press conference today, a lawyer for Wright's family said a trial is a step in the right direction.
Just to have this trial is an extraordinary amount, or an extraordinary step towards justice that so many of these other grieving families have never experienced. You know, they didn't experience a legitimate investigation, let alone a prosecution.
Potter is charged with first and second-degree manslaughter. The more serious charge requires prosecutors to prove she acted recklessly, while the lesser charge would mean she acted with culpable negligence. Jury selection starts at 9 o'clock tomorrow morning.
Duluth police are investigating after someone ransacked the UPS shipping center. Police were called to the building on Port Terminal Drive near Garfield Avenue around 5:40 yesterday night. They say multiple items were ransacked, but they wouldn't give details on exactly how much damage there was or if any items were stolen. The crime scene investigations team was called in to help. Police are still searching for a suspect.
We've got a lot of news to cover tonight. We're answering your questions about what you need to know about the Omicron variant. Is it more transmissible? Is it more deadly? And will the vaccines work against it? Plus, it's Cyber Monday. Americans are expected to spend nearly $10 billion online shopping, the biggest discounts. And a heartwarming story about the world's most premature baby who survived and thrived. His story of strength. That's all tonight on the CBS Evening News.
CBS3 closed captioning is brought to you by Essentia Health Pharmacies, keeping things safe, simple, and convenient through mail, local delivery, drive-through, and curbside pickup services.
Whatever your water worry, Culligan Water can help. From value-priced softeners to the world's best and even salt-free, no one has more solutions than Culligan to customize the best filtration for your home. The only water that comes with a van. Contact Culligan, the local water experts.
Here at Nicolay Law, we've been really fortunate to have people that have worked here for over a decade, to have people that are friends, to people that are family members, and that transfers over to a unique law firm that wins for our clients because of that unique relationship, that connection, that dedication, that watching each other's back, and that everyone here wants to help each other, and more importantly, wants to help each other's clients.
Get local, award-winning injury lawyers. Get Nicolay.
Happy holidays from Bath Planet.
This season, we're helping you while helping others. Receive 20% off your entire bathroom project, and we'll include a $50 donation to a local food shelf with every appointment to help families in need. The offer starts on Black Friday and ends December 31st. As always, you can still get one of our great financing options, so call us today or go online to book your appointment. Happy holidays from Bath Planet. Out of this world service, down to earth price.
As the helpful hardware folks in your neighborhood, Ace Hardware has everything you need to prepare for the changing seasons, from rakes for fall leaves to shovels and snow blowers for that first snowfall. Grilling season never ends here at Ace. We have a variety of high-quality grills and smokers like Traeger and the Big Green Egg, which are perfect for your holiday ham or turkey. For household projects, you'll always find a wide selection of paint, tools, and everything else you need to get the job done. Locally owned Miners Ace Hardware, located in Superior off the Bong Bridge, next to Super One Foods.
If you love them enough to crawl into a play place to get them to come down, then surely you'll check NHTSA.gov/the right seat to make sure they're in the right car seat.
Welcome back to the CBS3 News, live at 5. Here's a live look from Canal Park on this Monday evening. Let's take a look back at today's top story and see what's coming up at 6.
Tonight at 5, we brought you the latest on the newest variant of COVID-19 that's concerning health leaders all across the world. Health leaders say it has not been found in Minnesota yet, and the state has one of the country's strongest variant surveillance systems. Officials say the best protection is to get the vaccine if you haven't already done so.
And tonight at 6, as temperatures start to stay below freezing across the region, local lakes and ponds have started to freeze over. But that doesn't mean they are safe. Tonight we hear from the Coast Guard what they want people to know before going out on the ice and what to bring with you.
That's your news at 5. The CBS Evening News is next.
We'll see you back here at 6.